Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this definition, but I'm going to change things. There's two parts of it, but I'm going to change some pieces of it so that I get both of them in without writing a whole bunch of stuff on the board. So be prepared to pause and write this down, okay? But the definition that we're talking about is the definition of one-sided limits. And there are two types of one-sided limits that I refer to. There's left-handed and right-handed. So limits from the left, limits from the right. So I'm going to start with limits on the left, okay? So a limit from the left is defined this way. So we let a function f of x be defined at all values in an open interval of the form c comma a, where you see that we start with some constant. A is the value, right? So we're going to be approaching everything from the left, okay, in this interval. And let L be a real number. If the values of f of x approach L as the values of x, where x is less than a, so we're on the left side of a. So we're saying as the values of x approach the number a, so again, if the values of f of x approach L as the values of x from the left approach the number a, we say L is the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the left. And this is the way we would write it symbolically. The limit as x approaches a from the left of f of x equals L. Okay? Now, from the right, well, let me just change a couple things. Okay? So the limit from the right, I'm just going to change a couple things. So I'm going to change this to a comma c, and we're going to change this to that, and we're going to change this to that, and of course we're going to change that to a plus sign. And now we have the definition of a limit from the left, from the right. So again, if we have a function defined at all values on an open interval from a to c, and so now we're talking about all values that are bigger than a, and let L be a real number. If the values of f of x approach L as the values of x, where we're coming from the right now, approach the number a, we say L is the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the right. And of course, we use this symbolism. So we have a plus instead of a minus. And that's it. Those are the definitions of the two types of one-sided limits. Limits from the left and limits from the right.